Yo, it's your main man, Rick the Dawn. Hey, before you leave, I know this video ain't looking like, the stuff that you're maybe accustomed to. Um, but who cares? You just want to know about the movie, right? That's what you came here for. So this will be just a pretty simple review. I'm sorry it's so dark. I'm actually driving home from the movie theater. I was able to see it the day before. I'm not sure if it's like that everywhere, but at least where I'm at, I was able to see the movie early. You don't need to see my face. Don't be a creep, right? But check it. So let's start off with the big questions. I'm going to keep this spoiler free. And at this point, I don't even know what is a spoiler because I've seen the movie. I don't know what is a spoiler, but I'm going to try my best to just kind of keep it very bland. I will do a second one of these pretty soon, and maybe like an hour or two, where I just talk openly. But let's just talk about the big stuff that you maybe want to know. Is it a good movie? It is. It's a good movie. So I wouldn't worry about that part. What would I rate the movie? I'm sorry y'all can't see me, but I'm dark skinned. I'm dark skinned. But anyway, what would I rate the movie? Truthfully speaking, I would rate it a 8.5 out of 10. It's pretty high, right? And if you're wondering, I would rate Get Out a 10 out of 10. I don't think, just being honest. And as far as Us, I would rate Us about a 8. So what am I saying? I'm saying that Nope is Jordan Peele's second best movie. It's not better than Get Out, but it is better than Us. All right, so you pretty much know what the movie is about. Man, I really want to talk openly about this, but I just don't want to get into. I don't want to spoil it for somebody else. I will say that the reveal is not as large as you might expect. Okay, take that with a grain of salt. Take it how you may. The reveal in Get Out was insane. It was like, whoa, wait. So you have people stealing people's bodies? Like, that's insane. The reveal in Us was okay. We kind of got a lot from the preview, so it wasn't so dramatic. But I would say that the reveal in this movie is a little anticlimactic, all right? And that's not a huge knock against the film, but certainly, I know what you're expecting because I went into the movie theater expecting the exact same thing. But I'm just going to tell you, the reveal is not as dramatic as you expect, okay? So some people will be let down by that part. It's like, oh man, I thought this was going to happen. Nope. That's why. So why does he call the movie Nope? I won't go into too many details. It's because nothing that you think is true is right. I will say he nailed that part of the title and the overall feel. Nothing that you think is the movie is about is not correct, because it's funny. I was watching all the little fan theories when the movie was first announced. None of that stuff was right. So I would have to give Jordan Peele, a huge, thumbs up for keeping this thing a secret, because nobody got it right. Okay, did they get close? Yes, in one aspect. I don't want to reveal what part was close, but I remember just reading some off-the-wall fan theories, and let me tell you something. They're off, man. And even with that being said, the reveal is still not what you wanted. Like, you wanted just a little bit more. Let's talk about some of the things you might see in the trailer. The lady, oh man, I'm trying to keep this spoiler free, but the lady that has the messed up face is not who you think she is. I heard a lot of theories. I heard that she was an alien or something. I heard a lot of stuff. Not even close. Let's talk about the little fist bump, the bloody fist bump under the table. A lot of people thought that was an alien fist bumping with somebody. Not even close. Far off. And actually, the hand belongs to, I don't want to say, but it doesn't quite connect to the film like you might think. All right. I'm not sure if this is going to constitute as a spoiler, but the UFO looking figure that you see in the trailer. How do I keep this clean? Interesting. I'll just say it's very interesting. There is one part in the film when he sees the thing for the first time, and let me tell you, it was creepy as crap. It was It was like very, very fear-inducing. I will say that. They did an amazing job with the cinematography when it came to the UFO figure. You know, the one that's black with the little beige face. The first time you see that on screen, you freak out. In fact, I will say this. I would say that this movie, to my surprise, was more scary than I anticipated. There were genuine times, or I would say there were times when I was genuinely afraid. You know, it's just like, because he does such an amazing job with not like really revealing a lot. And at one point in the film, I remember feeling like, dude, where's this movie going? It just felt like you're just in the middle of a story that you know is going to get good at some point, and you're not bored. I wasn't bored. It's just I didn't know where it was going, and everything that I saw, I'm looking for clues, I'm looking for details, and I just couldn't quite figure out what was he trying to pull on me. I feel like somebody was trying to pull a trick on me, but I couldn't quite nail down what the trick was, and it was kind of interesting in that way. So, as far as pace, the movie starts off amazingly. They just jump you into this movie or throw you into this movie. You don't really know what's going on, and it's just like, okay, we're in for a ride. And you're still thinking about what you've seen from the trailers and from fan theories. You know, you're still holding on to that. And then in the second act, it kind of goes lukewarm, right? It's kind of like somewhere in the middle. It becomes more of an average affair. The third act just drops for me. It was kind of like, okay, once they reveal what's going on and you realize it's not what you think, you get to the point where you're like, oh, come on, okay. And you just kind of like, all right, let me just see what's going on. And I think at one point in the movie, I was like, yeah, I would give this movie like a 7 out of 10. It's like, or a 6. I don't think it's that good. But man, I would say that the last quarter of the movie, the final frontier, the last part of the movie, it got really good. It started to pick up. And I immediately started to change my tune and thought to myself, okay, now we got a movie. Now we got something. That last part of the movie is just, it earns all the points back that it lost in the third act. The last thing I'll say about this film in the non-spoiler review is Jordan Peele showed a lot of growth in the special effects department. The special effects in this movie were, dare I say, beautiful. I truly enjoyed what I saw. There were times when I was looking at things and I was just like, wow, he did an amazing job at the special effects. The special effects were beautiful. And I did not expect to say that, for Get Out. The special effects were okay. It wasn't really much to really special. And what's the second one? Oh, Us was crazy, but this one, he definitely found himself in terms of special effects. I can't give out too much, but I'll say I was just like wowed by what I was looking at on screen. And then he does an amazing job at making it still feel natural. It wasn't so special that it was like, oh man, that looks kind of corny. I will say that there is one animal in the film that does look completely digital. Like that was a ball drop. But the main antagonist, I'll say, looks amazing. Wow. All right. So there you have it. I try to keep that spoiler free. Like I said, I'm going to do another one of these soon where we just talk openly about it. I'm trying to capture my reaction right after seeing the film. So I do apologize for, what you're not able to see, but you'll